Hi, Rathnavelu garu మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు. హాయ్
Jeevi garu, pleasure to meet you.
యా ప్లెజర్ టు మీట్ యూ. అంటే సుకుమార్ గారితో మీ జర్నీ స్టార్ట్ చేశారు తెలుగులో. సో వాట్ వాజ్ యువర్ బ్రీఫ్, లేదంటే మీరు ఎలా హౌ డిడ్ యూ ఎక్స్ప్లోర్, ఎందుకంటే న్యూ కలర్స్ ఎట్ ద టైమ్ ఫర్ తెలుగు సినిమా?
Basically, I came from Film Institute. I would like to explore and do new things. I got my big break with Sethu and then followed by Nanda, Vikram. With
Right.
director Bala, I had a very good association. We vibed really well. He came from Balu Mahindra school
యా
and I came from Rajiv Menon's school.
యా
Totally contrasting. He is more naturalistic, he is more cinematic, very stylish advertisement. So I'm a mixture of both. I watched a lot of world cinemas while studying. I was a big fan of Mani Ratnam and P.C. Sreeram
Right.
during my before joining Film Institute. Even now I'm a fan. But after entering into Film Institute, I started watching a lot of world cinema. Godard, Fellini, all this masters work, after seeing that, I thought, okay, the cinema which we are doing is nothing when compared to those people, the masters work. But we are in a commercial cinema world. At least you try to mix both and do this. That's what I started. Arya was one fine day, Dilraju Garu and the choreographer Shankar Master, they told me, a young writer called Sukumar, he's written a fantastic script. He wants you. He has seen Sethu and Nanda. He wants you to do cinematography. I just came to Hyderabad. I thought it's going to be 1 hour briefing. We both vibed like that. It went for 6 hours, 7 hours of a conversation. He had so much of fresh ideas, new thought. The hero characterization, I fell in love. You love me, I'll also love that guy also. That's all a very bold thought. Then after meeting over Dilraju Garu, is it okay? Sir, it's not okay, it's mind-blowing. No, we also thought, but we had little doubt, he told me. So then it started, and he's a fantastic writer, and it was his first film. We both discussed how to do this scene, what kind of visuals. I was thinking of trying to bring a fresh air in Telugu cinema. It was there, a lot of stalwarts have done, but this particular movie, it's all young vibe that time, like 22 years back, I wanted to give a very young vibe.
Right.
So I've started fixing color palettes and all. This heroine will have a lot of blues, even in a costume, or whichever property she'll be having on blue. Shobala, she'll be having black.
యా
And then Bunny is a very vibrant guy.
రెడ్ కలర్.
Red, yellow. We went berserk with the colors, and Bunny, he performed phenomenally. in those
ప్రైమ్
days.
కలర్స్.
Primary colors.
యా
So it went on very well. A lot of backlight, glossiness, bokehs, all those kind of cinematography. I used a lot of tungsten film for outdoor also to get the nice flush tones those days. Later, our collaboration went on very well. Suku came with the very bold idea of Jagadam that really hit me hard. Society is the one which is teaching you about violence. Indirectly, he was telling you.
యా
You go cut a sheep with a deity, the blood you take and put so, and then when a kid falls down on the ground, father goes and bangs the ground. This only hit you, I'm going to beat. So somebody, you have to take a revenge. All those in our culture and society, it's teaching us in a very beautiful way. Suku wrote that. So and then we bounced a lot of ideas how to make this. I told let us shoot in Super 35. That was the first Telugu cinema to shoot in Super 35. Until then, it was all CinemaScope lenses all over the country. The reason for Super 35 is I can go really up close and shoot. Put a nice wide angle lens, not capturing from distance. I can go really close and capture Ram's expression, changeovers, everything. And I went in a very raw color tone. When he gets passionate towards a gun, it's like one kind of chameleon. He changes from a normal person. So those are all transformed with the color temperature. I tried to play with the cyan, green, warm, all those things elevates him to get when he touches the gun, the kind of feel you get, no? But those things and all, Sukumar's writing only impressed me, inspired me to give something else. So our collaboration went on well. It went to one Nenokkadine. In fact, after doing a...
What are the experiments done for one Nenokkadine in terms of the cinematography? Any I think for the flashback episodes, UK episodes, you...
No, entire movie was a challenge. Like, I'll tell you, Robo became a very big hit for me, and everybody was raving in the country for the technical breakthrough and the style.
Yeah.
But instead of going to Bollywood, a lot of Bollywood actors, they called me, and I didn't go there. I preferred Sukumar. I preferred Mahesh Babu. I am somehow close to Tamil and Telugu
Right.
culture and a laid back. I want to enjoy my filmmaking process, not in a rush to make number of movies.
Yeah.
So they told me 7 months for one Nenokkadine. I had to stay back 27 months here. But it's okay. I enjoy. Today also, whenever I go out, you meet a software guy. He says, "Sir, one night was unbelievable visual." He says, the close-up you put for Mahesh Babu, the night effect lighting. So that is where you enjoy. Number doesn't help you.
Yeah.
Again, that's also, I got the inspiration from Sukumar's writing only. When the way he writes a scene, that inspires you. Then we both said, Suku, let us do in a silhouette, Suku. Let us not shoot in a light. Let him be, brother, go ahead. That is the vibe we both had. See, in a Telugu film, first introduction scene, I don't put a light on a hero. Mahesh Babu introduction will be in a silhouette shot. Completely put in the darkness, only the background, the painting, three of them with like a fairy tale kind of thing. He is in a silhouette. The sound is coming. So those are all like, I can't do with other directors. With Sukumar, we are able to do. He also loves in doing those kind of thing. And it's a psychological thriller. So visually, right from your lighting to your mood, camera angle, composition, everything was little new age. Recently also, cinematographer Ravi K. Chandran, leading cinematographer, he saw probably in Prime Video, he told, it's looking equal, better than Hollywood. It looks very stylish visuals. He was talking about the...
Right. Yeah. The flashback episodes they're like completely different in terms
tones
of the,
and look.
Yeah, tones, looks, and it's like a kind of a dreamy look to it. It is not like a, you get that dreamy look.
No, the reason again I'll tell you. Like Sukumar is writing, like he says that Amma Nana Gurutu Raledu, but the guys who killed my mother and father, they're coming and tormenting me in my dream. So I wanted it to look a little bit dreamy, at the same time hit the audience hard with the visual look. Yeah. That's how I tried that. Even if you show the flashback portion of Gautam, Mahesh Babu's son, right, that portion also very, very painterly quality will be there. Yeah. What I did, it was way back in 2012 or 13.
Instrument and all that.
Devi scored a fantastic music. That Peter Tata song.
Right.
So the location where we are shooting, I generally, whenever I go abroad also, I talk to the people, observe a lot of things. That particular house, we saw a very different instrument. So then I told Suku also got curious. We went and spoke to the lady, owner of, it is like 300 years old instrument, where they can fix a tune, like it's got some 80 songs.
Right.
Incredible, like, no electronics, computer.
It was all mechanical.
Mechanical. So Suku told, let us shoot a shot. Come on. Then we started like that. Yeah. And for that song, I made it like the edges go very soft and blurry, like a dreamy kind of thing. I didn't get any lenses during the time. In post-production, I worked in DA. Showed it Suku. Suku also loved it.
Now we have lenses for that kind of shots.
Of course.
Okay. Then Rangasthalam happened with Sukumar.
Yeah.
So tell me about it.
Rangasthalam was pretty fast. We shot that movie. Like 138 days, we finished the entire movie. It's got action. It's a village, so it was a challenge for us. We both of us scouted several villages. I thought Sukumar is very modern. And how does he get into village? But then he comes from a village, very rooted. He's a master of screenplay, you know very well. The thing is, we both talk a lot about a scene. We keep talking, something evolves, bouncing ideas, and suddenly only we get the idea. Suddenly only we crack it. Like Rangasthalam, when we went for so many locations, it didn't hit us. Evening after the pack up, when he came the boat, that grass was going like that. Yeah. Suku, this looks nice. Brother, you cracked it, that's all. So, and we both have one kind of code, it synchronizes very well.
Most of the times, when you look for it, you won't find it. But when you are normally doing something else, you'll suddenly find what you are looking for.
And lot of new things we try to experiment. When I'm working with Suku, we try to do something new. Like hero introduction, I told about Mahesh Babu's thing in silhouette. Right. This film, when the moment Suku told me hero is going in a cycle to kill Prakash Raj, that's the idea. Right. But the way he was narrating, I am getting a feel like I'm seeing from a distance. He's going in a cycle. I said, why don't we?
You put the long shots for that.
I put it like 1.5 kilometers away, we put a drone. Right. He's like so tiny in front of camera. It's a back shot. So that it comes closer, the breathing sound, the cycle sound. Then you show a hero, the curiosity builds up, and those kind of things worked out. And a lot of subjective shots. When he talks about the snake, the camera goes into the bushes.
Right.
Every scene, like we try to play around him, like his screenplay plays, even the visual I tried to play. And of course, Ram Charan did a mind-blowing performance.
Yeah.
He's one of the most naturalistic actor. Suddenly he will perform. If an actor has got certain kind of performance, it will be boring. In every film, he will try to do little, reduce it or overboard, but the template will be same. Charan is unassuming. He comes to that, suddenly he does something. Of course, Sukumar's writing and the scene contribution was there. His characterization made him act like that.
You were telling about the snake POV. We'll find it in the climax also when he goes there to search for Jagadish Babu. No, that low angle shots. It's like snake.
Snake point of view, because his name itself is based on snake only, villain's name.
Yeah.
So climax, he lives in a burrow. He goes hiding from hero.
Right.
Any moment, Chitty will come and kill me. So he doesn't live in his house. He's exited that. In his farmland, they dug it. That's the Suku's concept.
Yeah.
Suku could have put him on a house, and the killing could have happened. We made it like a snake lives in a burrow under the ground. So we dug it like this, and we had a tent.
Yeah.
So camera also goes like that into the house.
On ground it moves basically.
And then in the beginning also you might have seen, very beginning when hero saw Na Peru Chitti Babu, now Rangasthalam, when he says to camera, I'm in search of this snake, when he says that, we connected like in a hospital, Prakash Raj will be breathing, that pumping is happening. Hero sitting, bloody fuck, this guy, if he dies, he shouldn't die.
Yeah, right.
So that breathing is happening. Then the camera grows into the bushes. Then the cobra sound. Nalat Raju, Krishna Padalu, tak, 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 those cuts will come. You get the audience into that mood.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people will not notice the efforts of the cinematographer.
No, you being very,
getting
into the cinematography, you're able to observe all this.
Yeah. So, but it gives so much of effect to the audience. It subconsciously affects the way audience look at the movie. That's
a lot of kids here, Telugu aspiring cinematographers or directors, they watch it 3 times, 4 times, and some people call me, sir, this you did, we got blown away. First time when we saw, we couldn't, like you told me, normal audience cannot immediately get associated. They'll get psychologically think, only when they see 2 times, 3 times, it will hit you.
Right.
So a lot of small moments which we tried to put, only you will get it in the 3rd time of watch.
Yeah, that's true. It is like, on the top of it, movie is so good that
no, of course.
It is like the emotions are like you can watch it for a number of times. From the technical point of view also, with sound, without sound, you can do a lot of watches.
No, anytime script is most important. The story is good, you can make magic. I am one cinematographer who goes to the storytelling. More than the glossy visuals, any movie, I try to think from a director's point of view. So the story is told properly. Otherwise, you give some beautiful visuals, nice backlit, glossy, this doesn't hit you. What kind of script is that?
Right.
How do I tell? Like one scene where Ram Charan, I think in the Jatra, in the climax, pre-climax scene when he goes, the people around him, who is the killer, who is the guy, he'll be suspicious about them.
Right.
So it's easy to cut a shot of Ram Charan, doubtful, then cutting to their close-up. Is this the guy? That will be like usual one. So we put a body mount on him. The camera is on a body mount, it's moving. So you show his expression, suddenly he's looking, the camera will go. Same shot, I put a 360-degree rig on his body. So as he's walking, his expression, when he's got a doubt, it focuses on that guy. Then it goes like that. So those are the thing we give little.
Yeah, it gives a novel feeling to the audience.
Correct.
The visuals are like never seen before.
True.
In Telugu.
And cuts also we plan. Myself and Suku, we did when we talk, no, brother, cuts unte better is a tempo build. Then, okay, if you see Jagadam, one knife shot will be there. These kind of cut patterns, we do this before, while filming and before also we talk about it.
Right. Yeah, it is not just on sets, it is like traveling with a roommate kind of thing, while doing films with Sukumar. Right. Next one, big one was Devara. So what are the new, because that came after the technology is completely developed and after the COVID period. So what are the new experiments or new things you have done for Devara film?
Like that was a very tough film to shoot actually. Koratala Shiva garu narrated me the story. It was exciting. A different landscape, people with different accent, world building. And first time I'm working with the NTR, junior NTR. We both had to work some 5 years ago. Both of us like each other. So he was also asking, sir, we have to do a film. Correctly, it happened for Devara. Devara, when the director narrated me, it had 3 massive night effect action in water. In the mid-sea. Mid-sea night effect action.
Yeah.
So practically, if you put a camera in the sea, your front light becomes back light in 2 minutes. Boat starts turning, you can't film. All those things are there. So such a big action with the hero, villain, jumping, all these things. Then I suggested, let us do like a Pirates of Caribbean or Life of Pi. We will build a huge tank. Otherwise, if you're going to shoot in real sea, it will go 400-500 days, the shooting will go.
And very risky.
Very risky also. So okay, the idea can be given, how to execute. Then we start brainstorming. We build a 200 feet big floor, pumped 5 feet of water, where you can drive the boat also, row the boat, and then massive chaos can happen, people firing, bomb happens, all those things. One advantage in floor is you can actually rig the actors with wires, all these things we can do. And Sabu Cyril also did a fantastic work by designing the boats. Even the dummy boats could be moved in the...
Yeah, real sea also they work. Yeah.
So that one, and the properties, everything was so real. We generated foams, like how the think of wave patterns creates on set itself. My lighting was so naturalistic. I tried to have 3 different sequences. One strong moonlight will be there. Another thing is through a diffused on a winter night, when the moon is covered by clouds, what kind of light comes through. Even if I was learning, see, I have done a lot of moonlight for the past 25 years. This particular movie, what shall we do something different? Even the VFX guy is, his name is Brad. He came from DNEG, USA.
Yeah.
So he was also appreciating the way it is lit up.
It was easier for him to
exactly
do the VFX.
And our VFX supervisor Yugandhar was full time with me. He did a fabulous job on this film, coordinating with them, working in tandem with them. It was a very tough experience, but we pulled it off in style.
So Robo was your first big VFX thing, and it was a wildfire. After that, Devara is one VFX intensive project for you in your career.
True. And collaborating with these VFX people and working and all is not an easy job, because we need to do a pre-visualization, block the area, how to shoot. Like if we say the first ship robbery, in a floor, the floor height may be only 40 feet, but the size of a ship is 140 feet high. Right. So we had to manipulate that particular area with one angle and wide shot. We have to break it down, how to do jumping shot in another ship, a climbing shot, another bridge. Then overall deck was put in just 5 feet height for the safety of the people. We did. So lot of creativity and technicalities were involved in it.
Yeah. So complete in sync with the VFX team. You have to work and you have to preview.
You have to guide them more than. If you don't guide them, it will go somewhere else. See, the destination has to be fixed. So somebody has to spearhead. I was spearheading in that area.
So basically, as a cinematographer, you have to think about editing, you have to think about VFX, and you have to think about music, how it is going to play and how the visual is going to get enhanced for the background music. If you have information about these 3 things, if you can visualize
that's
how
very
it is
important.
going to be at the final output, then you will get the best of the visual.
True. The cinematographer is not just an operative cameraman who comes and does it. He should be a creator. Okay, this shot, when I go for a travel for this, Rahman will score a music, Devi Sri Prasad will do like this. So I have to imagine this editor to build a tempo. If I again go slowly, it won't work. Then I need to one cut off scissor, then one BD firing shot. All those things come only when you visualize. Otherwise, I'm doing one long shot or a mid shot where a hero takes a BD, then lights it up. The shot is normal.
Yeah.
In a low angle, you show that he's going to do some, he takes that, he lights up. Then you show Charan's performance, it looks magical.
Right.
So the cinematographer has to think in that terms also. And the director, of course.
Yeah. Now let's get back to the
Peddi.
the
The big
real
one.
why we are sitting here, Peddi film. So మీరు ఆల్రెడీ రంగస్థలం చేశారు, యూ హ్యావ్ ఎ ర్యాపో విత్ హిమ్ అండ్ హీ నోస్ యూ వెల్. సో రంగస్థలం వచ్చేసరికి లిటిల్ గోల్డెన్ హ్యూస్ ఆర్ దేర్. హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ వెరీ అర్త్లీ, ద అర్త్ హ్యూ
Yeah.
ఇన్ ద విజువల్స్. సో ఈ సినిమా గురించి చెప్పండి. వాట్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్ యూ హెవ్ డన్ డిఫరెంట్లీ?
First of all, I was very impressed with Buchi's story. The moment he narrated me the story, I was damn impressed. I thought I shouldn't miss it. And then, first of all, when he went and narrated, Buchi went and narrated to Ram Charan in the early morning time. 10 minutes after the narration, immediately I get a call. Charan told, I want Randy Garu for this movie. So he thought this movie I would do justice. That is something I felt very happy with Charan. They might take half a day, 1 day, or 3 days. Tarvata, who will be, who will, even Buchi also had it in mind. But since he went on a narrating story, he can't tell, I want this cinematographer, that cinematographer. Immediately Charan told this, I felt very happy, and our collaboration goes long way. He wanted me for Kaidi 150. It went on very well. Then Rangasthalam, Suku and me, you know very well. For Saira Narasimha Reddy, they waited 2.5 months for me because Charan wanted me on this project. It's like, he's like a younger brother to me, and I like him very much.
Right.
Regarding Peddi, that's what, the script was really inspiring. It's not only for me, to me, Ram Charan, or everybody in the team, editor, for everybody got impressed by the script. And post-COVID, a lot of new things were happening with the other side of the world. The filmmaking style, like your OTT, everything, dynamics have changed. The look and feel is constantly changing. Even I've done Saira Narasimha Reddy, all these big films with a grand scale, look and visual was looking. Visuals. So this film, I thought, if you see a recent time in Hollywood, any movie like an Oppenheimer or a Marty Supreme or a Brutalist, all these movies have got a raw edge in them. So I thought something we need to get in this, bring that into this movie. But I wasn't getting inspired when Buchi initially told, sir, edadu a Hollywood movie you have in mind? No, Buchi, this is a rooted, grounded film from our side. When we do something, they have to look at us.
Right.
So we shouldn't see one movie and do that. No, then he said, no, I was just asking you. He gave a free hand in those things. But still, he asked me. Because our culture, we have sweat, we have emotion, we have feel, and it's about a deep inside Vijayanagaram, some village. You're talking about a person from a tribal background who's not exposed to city life, arrogant, his life with the BD, the kind of style, all those things are very inspiring. So I thought we should tell in our way only. Then it started like that. It's not about just a tone. Like if you see Rangasthalam, it's a golden brown tone.
Yeah.
In entire movie, I wanted to have a consistent look. It's one village. It's going through a traumatized by a
Lead character.
yeah. By Jagadish Babu Garu. 30 years on president has been ruling the place,
Right.
and the entire people are suffering there. I didn't want to show it like a documentary film showing the suffering. Still, there is life with Ram Charan and Samantha's, that beautiful love track is there. Brothers, the hope is there in that movie. It's not dead and or a documentary feel.
Right.
That's why people like that, the visual.
Yeah.
So I can't repeat the same thing in this village film. This happens in Vijayanagaram. So I didn't want to go that way, but I was going very closer to script. I was reading every scene. Buchi, I have this in mind. No, sir, please go ahead. That was Buchi's thing. Everybody was inspired. Even if you see the look and feel, we beginning itself decided these guys belong to coolie workers. So they had to travel a long distance and come. What will be their attire? They'll be using the same costume.
Yeah.
They don't have a place to live. They'll be staying in a chatram. All that when they were coming for a work for a week.
Yeah.
The lifestyle and all, lot of information, even Buchi character, we bounced back, and I started picking up cues from that. So this movie, I tried to go with the texture more than the color tone alone. Color tone, texture, mood, everything. I wanted to give a film-based look in this movie. So that I tried in this. It worked out really. I mean, every time Buchi sees the editing, he'll say, "Sir, Charan sir, super. Sir, your visual is stunning. It looks different." That's enough. That he's like Sukumar. He compliments. Sukumar is one person in the set itself. When you give a nice visual, he'll come and hug you, brother. Awesome. He'll tell. The appreciation is very important for any technician to do a better job.
Right.
Yeah.
So regarding Ram Charan garu, he has got like 3-4 transformations. And in the trailer, I especially loved that walk, that cricket pitch walk where he transforms, very beautifully done. But Ram Charan's look is different. He's lean as a cricketer and he's bulky as a kusti wrestler. So how did you manage to get that consistency and free flowing shot?
Yeah. Actually, it was a very tough film for Ram Charan because we achieved a look as a cricketer, a tough guy, not very built up, lean, strong, slightly muscular, with a dry hair, brown hair, because he's working in the Bellam crusher fields and all. Skin also, I told him, don't put makeup, little bit, leave it like oily. Just leave it naturally. He believes me. I didn't want to glorify him as an actor, putting a nice soft box and making him. This film, I wanted to keep that edge on him. And he had a very short window transformation from a cricketer to kusti. Generally, other people have taken 1 year at least 10 months for transforming. But Ram Charan thinks producer also in mind. We have to do in certain number of days. We have to go to the next look. So he was pumping muscle day and night, dieting, all those things. Despite his Ayappan Mala, on a vegetable diet, he was making this. We didn't want a six-pack actually. Reason is a kusti wrestler. So body will be built like every muscle. That's the reason if you have seen the glimpse with the thing, I was focusing mainly on the shots of these muscles.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Right.
And Bosco Caesar also helped me in achieving that. With the lighting, I was focusing on his muscles. You would have seen, generally they show in a front angle, but other side, from calf muscle to thighs, and then back muscle.
Typical wrestlers'
angles.
look. Yeah.
So those things we focus. And even in the back, when you put on iconic shot is there. A low angle shot on his, from back side, the dust will be falling. So those kind of, and it was a very tough thing for Charan. From a cricketer to kusti, again he transforms into another guy. Another character. And one more character in the climax. Within the short window, again we'll be shooting this. After going to kusti, sometimes Buchi will say, "Sa cricketer laga portion undi." So we had to do that. He was also accommodative on that. And we had a good chemistry, adjusting. That particular shot, I wouldn't go for his body, go on his close-up. It was mutual understanding we did that.
How to cover it up, basically. I was asking about how did you manage to shoot that?
We had a shot like the transformation from a cricketer. He comes like a cricketer and then that hit transforms into a kusti pahalwan where he turns a guy. So in this, he'll be lean, second get up, he's got bulked up body. Same time, it cannot happen. So we had pre-planned. We took a shot of Ram Charan in a blue mat and kept it ready. After,
so you had this shot in your mind long before.
After 5 months or 5.5 months, when he was ready doing this Pahalwan's get-up, we got him on a Pahalwan's get-up, we matched those shots and we shot. So it was a very, we made it very seamless in terms of lighting and look. It's because of predetermined, we had a look, so it happened.
So
it was a motion controlled shot.
Motion control, okay.
Yeah. See, that too, if I put a steady frame and do, it's boring. So the camera moves.
It's a continuous shot. It is like camera is also moving. It's not a static frame.
One layer we take this movement, record this movement, save it in your computer. Then later, 6 months taravata, this you record in the same, you play back and do the same movement with the next getup, you will achieve this.
Where did you shoot this?
Hyderabad only.
Okay.
Not Annapurna, aluminum factory. Okay. We made a kusti sala. Avinash made it kusti sala here. It's not only one akada, it had some 3 akadas. So I had to give a different look. In terms of visual, this film was challenging. I tried to give like each transformation in a different kind of lighting and tone. The kind of psychologically, what will be is he's an indisciplined guy. He's not bothered with anybody. The ball when it comes, he doesn't hit a square drive or cover drive. He just hit it behind sixer. He throws a bat in air and whacks it. So that is the attitude of Ram Charan. So this particular character, how to shoot it. And next, when he's more disciplined in body, organized, because he's a Sishudu of Shivaraj Kumar Garu. Shivaraj Kumar Garu portrayed, he did a fantastic performance.
Wrestler is complete disciplined job.
Because each muscle has to be built up, no? Like built and so more discipline was there. Likewise, like the 4 sequence, I went in a 4 different tone.
Right.
It's not just color tone alone, even lot of earthiness, the film grain, all those things.
So, even the camera angles, because the first cricketer character is like wacky kind of angles of the shot making, different shots. Whereas in wrestler, you went for more like
more organic,
more formal shots, because the character is like that. You integrated that into cinematography.
Yeah, one more thing I want to talk about this film is in the beginning itself, when he was a cricketer, I told you like I'm not looking at a regular, very sharp, clinical look. I didn't want to go. These days, modern camera, modern lenses have that clean look, sharper images.
With IPL, people are like, they are used to very clean
look. So I didn't want to do that. So what I did, the Cook lens, the classical Cook Pancro lens is there. It's a vintage look, vintage lens actually. In 1940s, 50s, they used this particular lens. The edges go softer. The background fall off is so beautiful. Your skin tone looks nice. This is the old lens. Now Cook lens, they came, Pancro eye, they came with the new age lens. It's a modern lens with the old characteristics.
Right.
So this film, I tried that lens.
With the new cameras.
With the new camera. I shot with the Arya Alexa LF cameras and some shots with the extreme for the high speed frames. This particular lens started giving one kind of character to the image also.
Right.
Like I told you, I wanted blemishes. I wanted mistakes in the lens and the background.
It should look natural.
And then I didn't see, it's easy. This film, everybody cannot identify it. People really look into only, you say, okay, I'll ask you a question. Oppenheimer, when compared to another movie, what difference you find? Only it made you look very immersive feel it gave to you.
Right.
You can't say it's a mind-blowing cinematography. Though it won an Oscar.
Yeah.
These days,
no flashy techniques were used,
exactly.
but
you were immersive. You take the audience and put them there.
Right.
Even for the cricketing shots, I didn't do like a coverage from a distance, putting a tele lens, like how the camera covers a bowler comes and go, wicket keeper and the batsman hits. Certain shots, we had iconic shots planned. Buchi and team Buchi collected a lot of local gully cricket, local Paltur cricket, and Bihari's interior, they were using some cricket styles and all.
Right.
All those things, we tried to pick the highlights and integrate into our movie. These kind of shots, putting a lungi and coming and hitting 6 or 4, those were very inspiring. So those kind of, you might have seen the glimpse, the last shot, very iconic shot. Everybody was repeating, every cricketer was repeating. Yeah. So I didn't want to shoot from a distance. Audience should enjoy. So I brought the camera up close to you and put a wide lens. You feel it, you're there. Right. When he hits the ground and then hits a sixer.
They're feeling in the...
Exactly. You're in the point area, Vasily point, cover, you're looking at Ram Charan. Yeah. So those are all small things we did. Right. And okay, yeah, please go.
Yeah, please. Continue.
This movie, there's a sequence in happening in Delhi. His life transforms in a different way. This is not only a sports drama, it's about a life of a person who undergoes a lot of things and he's fighting for a certain cause. Yeah. That's the thing. So
that is the basic of the film.
Yeah.
And that all these backdrops.
All those things happen. And that's what, even a cricket, what we did, we were shooting for cricket matches. We had 2 cricket matches. Suddenly I got an idea. I told Buchi, shall we shoot this match at night? In 90s and all, even when you might have played cricket, we used to have floodlight matches, tennis ball matches, floodlight. So that floodlight is got one, local only, I'm talking local matches. It had some kind of feel. And this particular match is more of clash of egos. It's like not playing a decent cricket. It's like a battlefield only.
Between Divyendu and Ram Charan.
Ram Charan. Yeah. So that I wanted to have a nice shoot in the night effect.
Yeah.
in the ground. I tried to use this characteristic of flares. When I'm getting anger, Ram Charan is getting anger, you see that traveling flare. When you see that, immediately Rahman will score on music, FX person will give some sound. Those kind of thing I evoked in this scene. It worked out. Ram Charan also perfect, kick-ass in this scene. Everybody will get, in theatre, this is a very high moment everybody love in the first half.
Right. So, when you are working with A.R. Rahman, sir, what is the kind of brief you get from him? Because while composing your shots, you need to see how it is going to be scored. So, do you have any?
No, there is not. This is my third movie with A.R. Rahman. Robo was my first film. Then Linga. This is my third film. We really don't have a collaboration. Basically, the director goes for composition, sits with the music director and comes back, and it's all, you do something different or something, he sees there,
he understands
and he gives his way. That is, we shouldn't tune anybody.
Yeah.
I did this, can you do? Because he's a great creator.
Bring a different perspective to it and he will enhance the
Correct.
shot with the music.
Like Buchi wrote one script, but that it has been translated in a different way visually through me. Rahman Garu, he will translate into something else. So it's all, and Ram Charan's performance, you would expect from a commercial hero this angle, but Ram Charan would have transformed in a different way. So the collaborative process, which you have a script and rest everything falls in place. And Rahman Garu, I went to Dubai with Buchi before the movie started. Before the movie started, just within, say for example, 3 hours la 2 song icharu. Chikiri Chikiri was the first song.
So fast.
We are blown away. He works from background. He thinks, maybe when he's moving around, he will think and all about the tune once you tell in phone.
Right.
But the kind of speed which he was working, and Rai Rai Rara. These 2 songs is...
Dubai lo 3 hours lo composes, sir.
But we never gave him time and all. When we went, morning one session, he presses the button. We were blown away by the sound, the acoustics, and the kind of feel he has given for the song. Commercial template, yet very stylish, and it was going with the story. Next is Rai Rai Rara song. Next afternoon, again we went for a session. He presses a button, he plays the song. We couldn't say anything. We are blown away, that's all.
Right. Chikiri song is beautifully captured. You said the Sri Lanka, it is short. And
no, it's more than the... Of course.
For the audience, it doesn't make any difference. It is like happening at one place.
Yeah, we shot one portion in Pune, another portion in Sri Lanka. Right. The locales were interesting. One brief I was telling to Johnny. Johnny also did a good work in choreography in that song.
Right.
I was telling, let us not shoot in a regular cuts or that. Let us make people enjoy. It should be, I used to say, the classical way of filmmaking is dying nowadays with your multiple cuts. Right. Let the audience enjoy. You put a nice frame, the dance happens, you let them enjoy. After a long time, again, that's the reason every people are saying it's looking nice.
Yeah.
So that we tried in that song. Right. And Rai Rai Rara, of course, it was more, we gave a lot of freedom to Johnny because he was particular that Ram Charan dances lengthy movements instead of having, he's a fan of Ram Charan. Right. Anna, I'll give a nice movement. So Buchi also gave him a free hand sometime. So that song looked very raw, rustic. That's an introduction song for Ram Charan.
Another fascinating aspect about that song is it is an inspirational song with lot of motivational lyrics.
Yeah, brilliant.
And it has
lyrics.
got perfect dance number. So blending those things and coming with an exciting output is really...
Buchi wanted to tell something to the audience in that song. And our lyrics writer, he did a fantastic song. Whenever we hear, it's an inspiration even for us to shoot the visual.
Right. So, how is the special song going to be? What is the mood of the song and the lighting aspect? And
yeah, basically, it is an, like you say, Sukumar school. It's a item song or special song. We don't say item song, we say special song.
Now, item song is like...
Is banned, people don't like that. Yeah. So, it's a special song. Shruti Hasan is performed in this.
Right.
It's a nice dance number. Charan, Shruti, they fantastic did. Janvi joins also.
Right.
So it's a very interesting one. It happens after a Kusti victory.
Yeah.
So a little bit of the reference to the Kusti in the background. We have done it more darker look, and it's little bit of little disco sounding will be there in the background. I can't reveal much because they didn't release the trailer or
it is releasing. Yeah.
so I can tell that much only.
Yeah.
I made it look commercially interesting, gave a nice vibe to it.
That's right. So you shot the film camera part in Delhi towards climax maybe. In the second half it might come.
Actually, coming to this film camera, I told to Buchi, see, Hollywood is aping all these film cameras nowadays. Even the Gen Z kids are very fascinated about film look. Recently, a lot of people here in Hyderabad also, they saw my Surya Son of Krishna. The visual looks stunning.
Yeah, close-ups,
because different section. San Francisco, the visual is different. Yeah. In a village, I mean the town, I carried some 4-5 visual elements in it.
Right.
When he goes to a drug phase, the look is different. Yeah. When he goes to Kashmir, so that was shot in film camera. That look was really fascinating. I mean, that time. Now, even the young kids who see, they're saying, you only did Surya Son of Krishna. They didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because 16, 17 years passed away, no?
Right.
So this movie, it's an inspiration from a lot of other Hollywood movies that started using film negative. In our country, very unable to do because of the budget or maybe the cinematographers are not. They're very happy with the digital camera. Even I'm happy with the digital camera. Yet, I was searching for something with a film. So, I told my producer, Satish Garu, he told, sir, don't bother about money. I told little bit, sir, 20% extra or 30% extra. Don't worry, sir. No, you have your freedom. Just go ahead. This film has to look nice. Right. So that you will never expect from a first film producer. Yeah. He is like a fan of Ram Charan, fan of this movie. Whenever he sees a nice shot in edit, he'll say, sir, fantastic, I loved it. When he sees an emotional moment from Buchi, tears will start coming. So to get a producer, that is something boon for this project. And I spoke to Eastman Kodak because there were no much cans available. Yeah. They flew it from LA. Some cans are available in Bombay also, but then nobody uses it. It's very expensive. And the new age cameraman, they're not exposed to film negative by using the exposure meter. You
also have the film camera also. So where did you get that camera?
For safer side, I got it from Tahir Cine to make 2 cameras, old cameras, done and dusted, all these cameras cleaned, service and got. And from Bombay also, from Prime Focus also we got camera. The old cameras, right. We serviced, I did a test. And then I told to Buchi, this involves a lot of discipline. In our digital, when you see roll camera, we see around, ready guys, ready, it's rolled action. When it's 5-10 seconds gone, film will get over. Right. You need to be ready. You need to practice a shot, then go for a take. Because every length is money. Yeah. And Buchi also followed it. The first shot when I rolled with Ram Charan, it was a walkie take. Generally, it would have gone for 5 takes. Yeah. We were very conscious. And after the take, Ram Charan started clapping. Because of the sound after 17-18 years we were hearing in the set. Everybody was excited. And whenever I travel also, a lot of cinematographers who meet me, sir, whenever you're shooting a film negative, let us know. We'll also want to come and observe. more than anything, it's an excitement. Yeah. I want more young cinematographers to try film negative. We shouldn't leave this going with the digital technology. So
generally, while selecting the negative, you also you have various types of the negatives, right? Yeah. Depending on the output. Yeah. So what kind of negative you use? I used
a 250 daylight stock and a 5279. It's a 500T tungsten stock based on the situation. See, but in a digital, in a film camera, you have maximum 4 negatives. You have 100, 200, like based on the speed and contrast, it varies. Now, of late, they had only 2 stocks available. So I just managed with those stocks and phenomenal result they gave. Whatever organic feel I wanted, I think I achieved it.
Yeah, another thing is you shot with film camera, but again in DI you need to do certain corrections, right? How organic it is going to look, because if you are doing a lot of DI, there is no point in taking in a film camera. Correct. I had a very good colorist. He's a German colorist. His name is Andy. So he was very... Andy with Randy. We struck as a combo. And I told him, I'm going for this kind of organic look. This is how. He also... That's what I told in one of my interview also. It's not like grains and not just putting grains, scratches and getting the image. That is fake. Right. It has to be embedded into the digital world and make it look very organic. That involves a lot of 10 layers of work on it. Not only one layer of just putting one, then it looks fake. Right.
creating halation, all these things.
So Ram Charan garu, Jahanavi garu, well, combination scenes lo, how did you manage that chemistry? And it also depends on the cinematographer.
Yeah.
So as a cinematographer, మీరు చూసినప్పుడు how was the chemistry on screen?
It worked out really well. Sridevi Garu's daughter and Chiranjeevi Garu's son. That's how Telugu people see it as.
Yeah.
But it's really nice combination. She is a nice actress, very dedicated one. I worked her with Devara, Chuttamalli song. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Buchi also was telling me, sir, make her beautiful like that. So that was the thing. And the first scene was with Janvi only. It was an introduction scene. Buchi wrote it really well. Really well in the sense, in theatre people will go crazy for that scene. That's a very bold introduction scene for any heroine.
Right.
It's fun scene. People will like that scene. Even other scenes also. She is a dominant girl. She is an MLA's daughter. All those things are there. And the chemistry between Ram Charan and I can't reveal anything much about it. The vibe you might have watched in Chikiri.
Yeah. So a lot of characters are like you don't recognize Jagat Babu.
Oh, Jagat Babu made a fantastic performance. The makeover he made is phenomenal. Daily he had to come and sit for 5-6 hours and do the prosthetic makeup. He hasn't undergone this kind of makeup in any movie.
Right.
But he was insisting, I like this. First time for me also, I'm trying to do something like this.
Yeah.
He made a very subtle performance. He is one of the key characters in this movie. There's a reason for Ram Charan. They have a very good camaraderie between Ram Charan and Jagat Babu Garu. 60 years old man and a 30 years guy. Macha Mama, that kind of feel they have between the friend, that kind of feel they have. And Shivraj Kumar Garu also made a fantastic Guru. Guru means you should be inspired as a Guru. You can't put anybody as a Guru. Right. This man carries it so well. Off screen is very, very down to earth, simple. Once when he goes to the shot, he will have that authority, the feel, and the love he has towards Ram Charan. At the same time, a little bit of that Guru Sthanam that will be there. It's a nice feeling to work with all these people.
Yeah, you must have seen the output now. So tell me.
I should talk about even Navakant made a very good work in this movie. Stunt master Navakant.
Yeah, and along with Kusti episodes.
Sham Kaushal master.
Yeah.
Because Kusti, when it went for nationals, there is a very interesting Kusti in this movie. It's not like a regular Kusti. Little more overboard commercial. But the shot of the visuals or Ram Charan, that will be one high point in the movie. That particular Kusti.
Right.
Little more for the normal audience, they'll get blown away by the fight of Ram Charan, the looks, the muscular feel. It's not regular rules prakaram cheyaladu. Ade when he went as a athlete, as a wrestler into nationals, it's more disciplined and more real. So Sham Kaushal master who did Dangal, so we brought him here. He trained our guys. He composed the stunts for the nationals. It also came really well.
Right. I think a lot of time is. So, మీరు final copy చూసినట్టున్నారు. So, as an audience, what is your assessment of the film?
No, film, I loved this film. Audience will love, that's what I feel. And I think we made a respectable film, that's what I feel. Back when I go home, I'll feel I've done a nice movie after a long time. That feel is there within me. In the entire team, they feel the same. And I feel this will be an inspiration for all the rural Indian kids, sports kids. Peddi will be an inspiration.
Right. Another thing I observed from our conversations is that cricket is more like treated as an entertainment in the film, whereas Kusti wrestler episodes are more emotional and more attached to the progression of the story, I guess.
I think talk later, this light is disturbing me.
Yeah. Cricket is more for entertainment in the film, whereas wrestler episodes are more emotional.
No, not at all. The entire movie is entertainment mixed with emotion. It's not one just emotion which we just like a juice we give it. It's beautifully. It's a commercial movie with the mixture of emotion, realistic emotion, at the same time a little bit of masala also.
Okay.
So everybody will love this.
One final question: what is the difference between Guru and Shishya, Sukumar and Buchi Babu?
When I was working, he worked with me in one Nenokkadine in Rangasthalam, where Buchi Babu and Sreenu, all these people are assisting Suku. These people are writers, basically good writers. They don't compromise. They write because Suku writes 3 versions, 4 versions, and then he gives the best thing to the audience. Similarly, Buchi Babu also does that, and it was he's a nice person to work with. He took care of me so well in this entire movie. I didn't want Buchi. We both are working. No, sir, you deserve this. That kind of respect Buchi gives to people, and we bounced like how Suku me were working. Every scene we spoke. Sir, I'm thinking like this. Then like this, we discussed and did this movie. It was really nice experience working with Buchi Babu. He will turn into a very big director.
Yeah, he's already now.
Yes.
Okay, very nice talking to you.
Thank you,
And,
D. Thank you. Pleasure meeting
Thanks
you.
a lot.